Financial freedom sounds like a nice theory, but the fact is, anyone can achieve it. Yes, anyone. No matter what financial troubles you are going through, there's always a way to get back. Even though the world is going through its worst recession, housing sector problems, the banks are collapsing and whatnot. But yes, you can achieve financial freedom under the age of 30. And I am going to teach you financial freedom, how important it is, how to manage your finances, and a lot more. Just subscribe to Invest Addict and we'll start today's lecture right away. So, what is financial freedom? Financial freedom is taking ownership of your finances and having a dependable cash flow that allows you to live the life you want. Don't worry about sudden expenses and monthly utilities, and you aren't burdened with debt. It's also about recognizing that you need to increase your income with a side hustle and plan your long-term financial situation. So, now I'll tell you 9 practical tips to help you achieve your dream. Number 1. Understand where you're at. Know your starting point. Consider how much debt and savings you have and how much money you need, because this is a valuable step in the right direction. Compile a list of all your debts, add up all the numbers and see how much debt you have, and then take a look at all the money you have saved up. Compile a list of your savings and then add the recurring monthly payments you receive, such as salary, side hustle money, etc. Keep these numbers aside as we work through the next financial freedom tips. Number 2, write down your goals. Why do you need money? Do you want to get rid of your debt? Or are you desperate to escape the 9-to-5 grind? Do you want to travel extensively? Or do you need to save for a wedding, kids, or retirement? Write down your goals. Having a goal will help you achieve your financial freedom. The desperation to achieve those goals will keep you motivated throughout your journey. You might not accomplish everything you want in a month, but a year is a more realistic timeline to make progress on your goals. Make sure your goal is tied to a specific number that you want to hit, because knowing exactly what you want to achieve makes achieving financial freedom a million times easier. Number 3, track your spending. A crucial step toward financial freedom is tracking your spending. You can use online tools, which will let you know how much money you're spending, where you've overspent, how much money is in all your accounts, and how much debt you have. Tracking your spending will keep you accountable and remind you to keep putting money towards your goals. It will also help you stay focused on your goal and push you towards creating more passive income to hit your financial milestones. Number 4, pay yourself first. You would have probably heard the expression, pay yourself first, but if you haven't, pay yourself first means putting a specific amount of money in your savings account before paying anything else, like utilities and bills. The simple act of paying yourself first has helped countless people move closer to achieving financial freedom. Why? Because if you want to pay yourself $1,000 per pay first, then whatever is left needs to go towards bills. And if you don't have enough to cover the bills, then you have to pick up a side income to make up the costs. By paying yourself first, you guarantee that you are putting money aside to invest in yourself. While on the other hand, by doing the opposite, you only get whatever is left over. Number 5, spend less. Warren Buffett purchased a 5-bedroom home for $31,500 in 1958 and hasn't moved out of it since. His net worth is a whopping $900.3 billion. He can afford a bigger and more expensive home, but his frugality might very well be the reason why he is one of the world's richest people. Meanwhile, Kanye West isn't afraid to flaunt his money and lives in a $20 million mansion. And at one point, with the $53 million of debt, he decided to ask Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion, that too on Twitter. The difference between the two super successful men, Buffett doesn't spend more than he needs to, and West spends more money he doesn't have. In reality, plenty of rich people don't look like rich people. Buying less things can actually help you get richer. Number 6, buy experiences, not things. Life's short, so if it's not about hoarding all your cash until you're 70, surely you're allowed to enjoy life. Ultimately, the things that will help you live a more fulfilled life will be the experiences you have, and not the products you own. Are things you buy making you happier over the long term? Or does the debt from buying a bunch of stuff make your life easier? Or what's your happiest memory? What were you doing and who are you with? Did you notice the difference? Life is made up of moments, and the best ones come from quality time spent with friends and family. While some products can help bring you closer to your family, most of them don't add much value. So don't spend money you don't have to pretend that you have money. Number 7, pay off debt. Some people will tell you it's better to invest your money in stocks instead of paying off your debt. If you're an expert stock picker, maybe it would work. But if you've never invested in stocks before, you could wind up with more debt. If you have $70,000 of debt, even if you have $50,000 in cash in the bank, you can't really call yourself financially free, as you're still $20,000 in the hole. While paying someone else isn't as alluring as having money in the bank, it does bring you closer to your dream of being financially free. There are 2 methods of paying off debt: snowball and avalanche. Comment down and I'll teach you both of these methods for real. Number 8, create additional sources of income. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, my debt is much more than my salary. How can I pay it off if I don't make enough? Yes, you've got to sacrifice some blood, sweat, and tears because your 9-to-5 might not cut it. So, if that's the case, you need to step it up and look for money outside of your current job. Some experts recommend having 7 streams of income. So if you have a 9-to-5 job, congratulations, you have 1. Only 6 more to go. Now, look at your sources of income in 2 ways: active income or passive income. You're limited by the hours of the day if you trade your time for money. Here are 3 side jobs you can do to earn active income. Become a virtual assistant, become an Uber driver, pick up the odd occasional jobs on Craigslist. If you don't have a lot of time to commit to earning income, you can focus on increasing your income with passive income, like starting a dropshipping store, buy properties and rent them out, invest in stocks. Remember, you don't need to start immediately with 7 streams. You can build it up over time. Number 9, invest in your future. The last financial freedom tip is a crucial one. If you follow the advice recommendations in this video and get out of debt and grow your savings, that might be enough to help you out right now. But what if something unexpected happens? Will you be equipped for it? It's important to set aside money for rainy days, sudden hospital trips, and retirement, etc. If you've got that 9-to-5 job, talk to your company about adding a retirement plan, or check if you are already having deductions made for it from your salary. The deduction gets taken out before the salary hits your account, so you'll never feel like you're losing money. It'll be nice to check it out periodically and see your savings grow. Next, save sufficiently for an emergency fund. Some say $10,000 is fine, while others say 6 months of your salary. These numbers can seem pretty high if you don't make a lot of money, so start with a goal you can afford. Financial freedom can help you take ownership of your finances and your life. By following the tips I have given you today, you'll inch closer to achieving the financial freedom you deserve. So, how close are you to achieving financial freedom? Let me know in the comments. As always, like the video and subscribe to my channel for amazing financial content. Until next time.